Hi guys. We're gonna get started shortly. We'll let some more people join. We'll probably get started in like a minute or two. I know everybody's busy. I know everybody has things going on, watching the kids, work. So I will try to keep this as short as I can. And if you guys have any questions, always feel free to email, call, stop in, do whatever you need to get in touch with me. But today we're just going to give a basic rundown of the entire program and what to expect for this season. I think we're doing it right. I hope. And if you need to cut out, please feel free. I'm going to post this to our Instagram page, and I'm going to email this out in an email to all of our youth golf members. So if you need to cut out and you feel like you're going to miss it, don't worry. I will save this video and make sure that everybody has access to it in one way or another. So, yeah, this is backwards, isn't it? Not a real big Instagram liver, but I'm trying my best here. Mr. Finelli, hello. What else we got? Mrs. Verbos, hello guys. All right, I'm gonna give it one more minute, and then we're gonna get started. A short little presentation. What's up, dude? Super stoked to have the Keesack boys back too. Looking forward to it. Should be a really, really exciting summer. I'm pumped. All right, I'm just gonna get started, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna post this to Instagram, post this to our page. I'm gonna save it and email it out to everybody. We're just gonna run through the basic gist of the program for this summer. I mean, obviously, as we found out last year, everything can change in the blink of an eye. So this is kind of what we have set for this year, and if anything changes, obviously we will roll with whatever punches are thrown our way. I feel like last year we did a pretty darn good job of rolling with whatever was dealt to us. So first off, welcome guys to our 2021 youth golf program. Coming off of a award-winning year. I was lucky enough last year to win the Philadelphia PGA Youth Golf Development Award for the second time. Mainly in part last year due to the fact of our pod program and the success that we had, and the success that it turned into for clubs in the area as well as clubs nationally. I was able to get in touch with pros from the area as well as pros from around the country to let them know what we were doing and how successful we were with being safe and being able to deliver youth golf to 100 students last year for the summer. So kudos to you guys, kudos to the parents for trusting in me and the staff to be able to deliver this program. And we did so well that it's back by popular demand. Last year I sent out a survey at the end of the year, and 92% were in favor of the pod system continuing for the year, for the foreseeable future. So here we are, and we're going to roll with it. For those of you that don't know about me or know me at all, I'm Dave Zimmaro, known as Coach Z around here. This will be my 6th season at Overbrook, and I feel like every year we have gotten just a little bit better. One of my mottos that I've taken from other people is get 1% better each day. And I think over the course of our 6 years doing this program, we have gotten that much better. 1% each day times 6, and I feel like we have a program that I know I'm specifically proud of, and I hope parents, you guys can be proud of the program as well. Like I said a little bit earlier, 2-time Philadelphia PGA Youth Development Award winner, and also U.S. Kids Top 50 coach. So getting a little bit of accolades for what we do here, and I owe that, guys, directly to you and your trust in me and kind of seeing this program through. Thank you guys for joining. We're getting some more that are rolling in here. So we're just going to continue on. Safety, probably our number one bullet point for last year as well as this year. Safety is always our number one goal, and that was just heightened and highlighted even more last year. So I'm going to read through a couple safety rules, couple regulations and recommendations that we're going to continue for this year for the pod system. So as always, we're going to kind of piggyback off of what the government regulations and CDC recommendations are with safety first. So as far as mask wearing goes, everything that we're going to do is going to be outside. So masks are not required for outside activities. If you feel more comfortable wearing them, please go ahead. Please wear your masks. I don't care. That's great. If that makes you feel safer, throw them on. But I am going to encourage everybody to at least bring one and put it in your golf bag in case of an emergency, in case of weather, and we have to move indoors or we have to move to an area that will require us to have masks on. So as far as wearing a mask during our actual clinic, I'm okay with that.
Your writing's backwards.
I know the writing's backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't get around it.
Just trying to
Thank you.
help you out,
I appreciate it. I know the writing's backwards. I'm sorry. We're doing it on the whatever this mode is, selfie mode. I don't know how to fix that, so that's just how we're rolling. But thank you, Steve, for having my back there. So back to masks. Please bring one. If you want to wear it, wear it. If you don't, we'll be okay. All of our activities are going to be outside, and I will have them as socially distanced as our space allows. That will always be on the forefront, continuing forward. Water bottles, last year we asked that everybody brought their own water bottle. This year I will have some coolers with water. If you feel more comfortable just bringing your own water bottle, please do so. I will most likely have a cooler directly at our station every time that you come. So, and that will be filled. So we won't have to worry about making sure that people bring their water down with you wherever we're going. It will be provided this year. There will be a specific pickup and drop-off location, and that will be the bag drop and putting green. So all of our classes will start and end on the putting green, no matter where we go. And that, guys, is kind of our safety precautions that we're going to take for this year. And obviously, if and when things change, we will just kind of roll with what's handed to us. Hopefully everybody had a chance to take a look at our pod schedule for this year. That was sent out yesterday in an email. If you didn't get that, please let me know. I will resend it out. As I stated in the email last night, there were a couple time slots where nobody signed up as their first choice. So if you want to break away from the pod that you're in, those pods that have 11, 12, 13, I think one pod has like 15. If you want to break away and form a little bit of a smaller pod, please email me the day and time of the open pods that you would like to join with the names of all the players that are in it. That way it's just a little bit easier on me. I don't have to track anybody down, and I can just give you that slot. And that'll be on a first come, first served basis. Make sure you have all the necessary information, and I will slide you into a smaller pod. That's not a problem for me. Coaches. This year it's going to be the Coach Z show, featuring a star-studded cast. So we will have guest instructors maybe every day, maybe not every day. I will be the lead and sole coach for this season. Unfortunately, Coach Coco decided to stay down in Florida this year. That's not a reflection on you. It's probably me. He probably didn't like me or didn't get along with me very well, which we know is false. But he will be missed this season. Hopefully we'll get him back. Maybe we'll even have a surprise visit from him one week. That would be pretty cool. So as far as this year, you're going to get a chance to see a bunch of coaches. We're going to have possibly an Olympic athlete stop in for a week. Different PGA professionals. We're going to have, I'm hoping to have one of the coaches from the Mid-Atlantic Blind Golf Association join us for a week to learn about blind golf. And we may also have a retired military, just broke my pen, retired military who was injured in the line of duty, who also plays golf, who was also a friend of mine from high school. So I'm going to try to reach out to him, see if we can get him in for a week. So it's going to be a star-studded cast, hopefully all summer long. So I'm really looking forward to letting all of you guys get to learn about all the different coaches that we have access to. Other than that, let's jump into the program. Let's jump into what the program is all about. So this year we have 115 kids signed up. That is a 6-year record. We've been kind of hovering around 100, give or take, a little bit less, a little bit more. Each year this is the first time that we've gotten to 115. So I'm excited. This is going to be good. The program, what are you going to see each time you come here? So each time you get here, you will see all of, or some of, or a little bit of golf skills. That's why we're here, golf. We're going to teach golf, and the pod system has paved the way for a more intimate setting for that, rather than 50 players all on the driving range at one time with 2 coaches, and it's more of a babysitting session. Now we're getting good. I think last year we were able to start to see some real success, some real progress from that more of an intimate coach to student ratio. And from my point of view, it was awesome. It allowed me to teach golf, to allow the students to learn golf at their own pace, regardless of who was in their pod. It was just really cool. So going back to regardless of who's in your pod, every lesson plan for every week, every pod, each lesson is going to be set up in a mastery-driven sense, so that whether you have an 18-holer with a range roamer or a 1-holer with a 4-holer, each player will be able to progress at their own speed, work on their own skills specific to them under the umbrella of our broad lesson. So if we're working on chipping for the day, we're going to be able to let that 18-holer progress through the lesson plan, get all the way almost to the end of it, with honing in on their skills, getting real skill specific, but also having the other players in the group who aren't as good be able to progress at their own speed but still be successful in the lesson plan. So you don't have to worry too much about that. That's on me. That is for me to create those lesson plans that are very mastery driven, and I assure you that I will continue to do that. We're also going to introduce some life skills, some core values, things like that. My first tee background, I'm very proud of, and I was able to learn a lot as well as deliver a lot of life skills and core values to kids. So that was very impactful on my life, and I think it makes a huge impact on our kids. And I know I say it every year, but I want our kids to be able to go play in a tournament, go play in a away course, and the pro or the member, whoever's there, be like, you know what? I bet you that's an Overbrook player. That's an Overbrook student. Because they shook my hand, they looked me in the eye, they said the right things, they were respectful. And that's really what I look to get out of the program, is turning out young men and young ladies that we can all be proud of, regardless of whether they get into golf or they get into business or they do whatever. That's kind of my driving force, is to be able to turn out kids that can go into the world, be successful, and be something, and not be a bunch of jerks. So that's kind of our life skills. They'll also see science of golf. There's a lot of embedded science in the game. Things that they learn in school just gets reinforced out here, and I make a big, strong point to do that. And golf fitness. I think fitness is a huge part of the game now, more than ever, and it's a huge part of life. Huge fan of being fit. I think it just helps everything, mentality, mood, everything. So we will be looking to have some instructors who are really, really good at golf fitness come in and be able to teach you guys some things about that, other than me, that I just go to the gym. So that's kind of the program in a nutshell. Each pod is going to be an hour this year, and like I said, again, drop off and pick up will be at the putting green, and that's where we will start and end each session there. Some new things for this year. We're going to introduce family golf. So this is a chance for you and your family to come out, book a tee time, and be able to play golf with your family with no pace of play worry, with no, oh man, this member's looking at me, they're behind us, are we holding people up? You can just go and play, have a good time, enjoy your family time. So that will start once the program starts, and that will be in the late to mid-afternoon, somewhere around the 3 o'clock time, and we'll probably have tee times available for about an hour, maybe a little bit more, for those families who are just starting off playing, who may have some younger kids, and you just want to enjoy some family time. You just want to go out, have fun, stress-free, not worry about, is anybody watching me, is anyone behind me? It's going to be designated for family golf. I think that's awesome. It's going to should be fun for you guys, and I hope you guys use it. So again, like I said, that'll start once the program starts, and I hope that can be an enjoyable time for our families looking to get out there, especially with our tee times that are just booked solid all day, every day. This will give you guys a chance to be able to get out there worry-free for a little bit and just enjoy yourselves. Back from last year, we are going to have the youth golf tee times at 2 o'clock. So the 2 o'clock tee time on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be set aside for our 9 and 18 hole golfers. If you don't know if you're a 9 or 18 hole golfer, you're probably not. Those of you that know that you're a 9 or 18 hole golfer, that's you. You have been 9 and 18 hole certified, and you are free to go out and use that 2 o'clock tee time to play golf by yourself. There will be a foursome of 9 or 18 hole golfers playing by yourself. And it's important to know that they must be 9 and 18 hole certified, because that tee time can go away. That tee time can go away for pace of play, bad etiquette, all those kind of things that would draw attention, would draw eyes in a negative manner. That will make that 2 o'clock tee time go away. We were fortunate enough last year to keep it. Last year we had 2 o'clock and 2:12. There wasn't that much demand for the 2:12, so that time went away, and we just had the 2 o'clock tee time. And I would say that was used about in full, with a full foursome, probably about 90% of the time, with the actual tee time being used and filled. I think almost 100% of the time, whether it was 2 or 3 or even just 1, we had somebody play at that time. So I thank you for using that. Continue to use it. If it's not getting used, it will go away as well. So again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 o'clock tee time, available for just us youth golfers that are 9 and 18 hole certified. Next question, how do you become 9 or 18 hole certified? Those certifications will happen throughout the summer. So I am always looking to progress and move our kids through the system. There may not be very specific times and days that they certify, but it's something that is an ongoing process. some lesson plans will be made just for certification purposes. If you want to be certified, you may know it or you may not know it, that today is a certification day, but just know that I am always, all the coaches are always looking and watching to make sure that you are being certified. On top of being 9 and 18 hole certified, you must also have a USGA handicap. You have to be in our system and have a handicap. You got to have scores in there. That way we know that you are trying to become a real golfer. That is the whole point of the tee time system. Getting out there, being a real golfer, and that's what we want to have for you guys. So 9 and 18 hole certified, as well as a USGA handicap in our system. And any other questions about that? And sign-ups for that will be 1 week in advance on the Youth Golf Bulletin Board outside of the pro shop. Paper and pencil, first come, first serve, put your name on it for a day and the 2 o'clock time, and you're set. You got nothing to worry about. It's probably the most equitable way to keep the time, having it first come, first serve. That way, I know it's getting used. If we're trying to hold off and make sure everybody gets a turn, there may be days where nobody is in there. So I'm just going to leave it first come, first serve. Put your name in, get on there. It'll be posted 1 week in advance, and go get it. All right. We're blazing through this. Other than that, all I have is Junior Club Championship, and that will be back again this year. We will always have some sort of Junior Club Championship. That was a fly. And we don't have dates yet. Waiting just to kind of see how the tee times pan out, how the summer plays out, how crowded we're going to be, and where we can start to fit in and get our times for Junior Club Championship. This year, I'm going to try to get all levels to have some sort of Junior Club Championship. Last year, because of the pandemic and because of everything that was going on, we only had a 9 and 18 hole Junior Club Championship. I would love to be able to get our 4-holers, our 1-holers, and our range roamers into competition, and get a Junior Club Championship for all of those levels. But again, I'm just going to kind of play that by ear, see how the summer goes, see what kind of tee times are available that we can get in there, how crowded, the whole shebang. So we will certainly try to make that happen for everybody. Oh my God, Coach Coco just joined. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? We all miss you, pal. Other than that, I don't have much. The program is going to be very similar to last year, with maybe a little bit less of restrictions. And thanks, Cokes. I know I'm trying, man. I'm trying to stay looking good, man. I appreciate that. So I'm excited. Like I said, 115 students. We got a big class. But we're going to do this in the safest way we can and make sure everybody's successful this summer. So, as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, please email, call, text, stop in the shop, knock on my door. I always try to make time to be available for everybody to talk, and I will give you very honest answers. So, looking forward to it. Kept it under a half an hour, so that's good for me. Again, if you have any questions, feel free. And we're starting June 8th. That Tuesday, June 8th, and we run all the way through the end of August. So there's plenty of time to get in. I know some schools still aren't out at June 8th. I'm not saying play hooky, but if you want to come play youth golf, you can come and play golf. But there's plenty of dates built in. If you're still in school during that week or the week after, don't worry. I will get everybody caught up when you get here. Some schools are out, some schools aren't. So we're going to try to make sure everybody, by at least the end of June, is fully caught up. Everybody's on the same page, and that way we can hit July and August running and just have an awesome summer. So I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, be on the lookout for our star-studded cast of featuring professionals in all of their various avenues. So that's my time. I hope to see everybody this summer. Hope everybody's staying healthy. And we're going to rock out this summer and have a great time. Guys, see you. Appreciate it. How do you end it? I don't even know how to end it. How do you end it? Does anyone know how to end it? It's on. Like that? Ah, there we go. All right.